Another nickel hunt, another chance at completing the Series 1 book. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. As a quick reminder, if you're watching the videos and you find that you're not subscribed, but you're enjoying them, please consider tapping that subscribe button and maybe even tapping the bell notification so you get notified of when I do more hunts and other treasure hunting adventures. That being said, like I said in the intro, we have a 2-box nickel hunt today. We're still trying to find that elusive 50D to complete the Series 1 book. And this is already going to be boxes 122 and 123 of Series 1, episode 72. For the Series 2 books, we're still 11 nickels shy, and we had 9 nickels left after the first 23 boxes in the first series. So, once again, we're hoping if we don't find the 50D, we can get a nickel or two for the Series 2 books and keep up pace with where we were at after the first 23 boxes. That was a mouthful. You guys know what we're doing. We'll take a look at the books at the end of the hunt to see if we have any additions and upgrades. But I've got 100 rolls here. I already popped the tops of both boxes. We have circulated nickels, which is a good thing. And of course, we'll be looking for that silver, buffalo nickels, nickels for the books, proofs, foreigns, you name it, maybe even a variety. We're going to get right into this hunt. No sense lollygagging. Let's get 100 rolls hunted, and let's see if we can get some goodies. We're on roll number 10, and I don't have any 40s finds. We did have a 50s find and a Canadian nickel from 1982, and I believe that means, since it's an 82, it's mostly nickel. Bring it in, though, because we got a second foreign, and this one's going to be a Commonwealth of the Bahamas 2000 5-cent with the pineapple on the back. Can't get mad at that find. 2 foreigns, though. Only 1 U.S. nickel that's old. Roll number 12. We have our first early Jefferson, 1940, Denver. Roll number 13, another 40s find, 1946, also Denver. Same roll, another 1940, Philadelphia this time. Roll 15, and it's the box of 1940, because here's our third from that year, also a Philly. Well, I'm on roll 17, and I have a pretty nice looking find. That's a 1939. I had to do a double take because it looked really good, but it's not a 59, it's a 39. And that's nice enough from what I've seen in the past that it could be a key date Denver or San Francisco minted 1939, or it's just a nice 39p. Let's flip it and see if we found a key date. And we didn't. Just a nice 1939 Philly. And that is confirmed. Is there any doubling? No. So not the DDR, not a key date, but one of the nicer 1939 Phillies I've seen in a while. And hopefully it'll upgrade the first or second series books at least. We'll take it. That's an encouraging sign. That looks like it's album fresh. Roll number 25. We've got a 1941 nickel this time, not a 1940. And it's a Philly. Yeah, pretty dinged up. And some gunk on it. Roll 30. Another 1940. This one is from Philadelphia. Roll number 38. We are going to have ourselves a proof nickel. A 1985 San Francisco. Circulated condition, but actually not that bad considering. And I do like finding these. We do find them periodically. We'll add it to the board and get back to the hunt and hopefully find some more goodies. Well, roll number 40 is going to give us some goodies, or at least I think so, because that right here is looking like a war nickel. Not the darkened one over there, but the greenish colored one. And it is. Okay, I thought it was just corrosion. 1943, Philadelphia. Might be hard to see an overdate, but we'll take a peek. Don't see the 3/2, just some gunk. And there's a double die, but it's almost impossible to see on these older circulated war nickels, and I don't see it. It's always nice finding silver, though. And we've got our first of the hunt. So now we've got a 39, a proof, and a silver. Just finished that roll, and I thought I'd go ahead and show you that other dark and dirty one ended up being a 1952 Denver. Anyway, thought that was funny that I didn't check it when I pulled the silver because I knew it wasn't silver, but yet it's still a 50s find. On to the next roll. Roll number 42. We've got a 1948. 48 Philly. Roll number 43, and we kind of have a shame here. Man, take a look at this nickel. It was nice. 1941 with damage, and yeah, it would have been a beautiful nickel. 41 Denver. Let's take a look at those steps that would have been there. And the steps weren't too bad to boot, but it is definitely chewed up. That's unfortunate. That might have been an album user had it not had the chewing damage on it. Still a good find, just beat up. Roll number 45 had an old ender, and when I flipped it around, I noticed it was a 1949. 49 Philadelphia. Roll number 50 is going to have another 1949 nickel, also from Philly. Well, we finished that first nickel box, and it was actually a pretty good box. I think we have 23 finds on the board, and that's in that 20 to 25 range that I like. Only 8 in the 50s. We did get 11 in the 40s, including a 43 Philadelphia War nickel. Probably not an upgrader, but definitely one I can stack and add to the silver jar. We got a really nice 1939. Unfortunately, Philadelphia, not the DDR. Got the proof and a couple of foreigns. Not a bad start to the hunt. Let's see, though, if we can get some better dates in the second box, along with some silver and maybe a buffalo. Roll number 57 of the 100 roll hunt. We got our first 40s find to the second box. It's another 1946 Philadelphia. Roll number 77, and we're going to have a 1947. And I believe that's Philadelphia. There's a slight bit of damage. I just want to double check. Yeah, 1947. Philly. Oh, that's the first of that year. Roll number 82, and I just found $5. Not 5 cents, but a Jamaican $5 coin. 2018. Can't get mad at that. I know it's not really worth $5, but in Jamaica it might be. We'll take it. National hero, Norman Manley. Love it. All right. Let's put it up at the top of the board and get back to the hunt. Roll number 85, and we've got another nickel from 1947. Also from Philly. Roll 86, yet another 1947 nickel. But this one's got a mint mark, and I think I saw an S. And it is 1947S. 1 year off a semi-key date. We wanted the 48 or 49S. But I'll take it. Maybe it'll be an upgrader for the album. Roll 87. And we've got foreign number 4. What do you got here? Oh, we got a 5 euro cent. We'll take it. What is it? What's the year on this one? 2016. España. Same roll, and I missed it by the edge, but we have another foreign, and this is going to be a 2018 Mexican peso. Unbelievable. 5 foreigns in this hunt. But I can't think of anything for the album that we have just yet. Well, we finished that second box, and unfortunately, no 50D yet again, as expected. And it was a lighter box, save for the foreigns. We got 13 total in the 50s, with 15 in the 40s, including the war nickel, and 1 in the 30s. So that's a total of 29. Plus the proof is 30, and the 5 foreigns is 35 finds. That means we only got 12 finds in that box. So like I said, it was definitely lighter, but it was still a fun box because of the foreigns. And on that last roll, we did get a slightly better date, 1952S in decent shape. Maybe it'll upgrade, or maybe we need it in the second books. I can't remember, but that was about the best find towards the end of the box as far as the American stuff. Speaking of the finds, you guys know what we got to do next. We have to go through the book to see if we have any additions or upgrades. I'm hopeful the 52S will upgrade, and I'm hopeful that that 39P will upgrade. But outside of that, I don't know. I also pulled aside a couple of modern nickels that might upgrade. We'll have to see. All right, I'm just talking to talk. Let me go ahead and get the book out, and I'll bring you back and let you know if we had any upgrades or additions. Well, I've compared the finds, and we do have 2 upgrades for the Series 2 books, but it was just the 84D Modern and the 1975D. Outside of that, we couldn't use the 39 because mine's pretty nice, and we couldn't use the 52S because that one's pretty nice. So both of those will just go into my roll since they're nice enough to keep. And we also didn't upgrade the 43P because one of the last episodes we found a really nice one. So no additions or upgrades in the Series 2 book other than the modern stuff. 2 upgrades in total, and of course no 50D for the Series 1 book, which now keeps us still at 137 out of 138 through 123 boxes, and 125 out of 136 through 23 boxes, 2 full nickels behind on Series 2 versus where Series 1 was after this many hunts. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed this 2-box nickel hunt and album fill episode. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. The books might be starving for some nickels, but at least the 2022 silver jar keeps getting fed.